Meghan Markle's mother Doria Ragland proudly stood with senior members of the royal family on the steps of St. George's Chapel today after watching her daughter marry Prince Harry. Miss Ragland, who flew over from Los Angeles for the wedding in Windsor, stood with Prince Charles and his wife Camilla, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and their children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte. Earlier, the Queen was flanked by her husband Prince Philip, just 6 weeks after his hip operation, as she waved to the crowds at Windsor Castle upon her arrival for her grandson Harry's wedding to Meghan. Harry's father and Camilla arrived at the Galilee Porch before making their way into St. George's Chapel after a whole host of royals including Sophie, Countess of Wessex with Prince Edward took their seats for the big day. Sarah, Duchess of York waved to the crowds as she arrived for the wedding, before her ex-husband Prince Andrew approached the chapel with their daughters, Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice. Pregnant Sarah Tyndall and her husband Mike smiled as they walked up to the chapel, after Earl Spencer, the 53-year-old brother of Diana, Princess of Wales, appeared with his wife Karen Villeneuve. Eliza Spencer, Louis Spencer, and Kitty Spencer, 3 of the 4 children Earl Spencer had with his first wife, former fashion model Victoria Aitken, were also present as they walked arm in arm with their mother today. Meanwhile, the whole of Kate Middleton's family arrived together this morning, including the Duchess of Cambridge's parents Carol and Michael, brother James, and sister Pippa with her husband James Matthews. Harry will be thinking of Diana, who died in a car crash in 1997 when he was aged 12, and the hymn, "Guide Me, O Thy Great Redeemer," which was played at her funeral more than 2 decades ago, will be sung today. The 33-year-old prince has invited Charles Spencer, 9th Earl Spencer, along with Diana's other 2 siblings, Lady Sarah McCorquodale and Lady Jane Fellows, as a way of honoring his late mother. Lady Jane will give the only reading at the royal wedding today. Speaking from the nave, Diana, Princess of Wales' older sister, will read from the Song of Solomon, which stresses the strength and power of love. The decision to give the important role of delivering the reading to the late princess's sibling shows the strong connection Harry retains with his mother's family. Lady Jane also gave a reading at Diana's funeral in 1997. The image of a young Harry and his brother William, then 15, walking behind Diana's coffin on the day of her funeral through London on September 6, 1997 became etched in the public's memory.